Hello, friends. How we doing today? Feeling good? Feeling right? Got some pep in your step? Or had a good weekend? Had a bad weekend? Or just struggling to launch today into the week? I totally get it. My name is Jonathan Dugan. I'm with Coldwell Banker Professionals. I am a realtor in Michigan. So if you have some real estate needs, don't hesitate to give me a ring a ding. That being said, we are here today to try to put some pep in your step. Now, I know how it is. I got a lot going on this weekend. It can very easily slide into stress and miserableness. We don't want that. We want to have a good mindset. We want to have some things that we know how to do for productivity so that we can chase joy and that we can get through the things that get thrown at us on any given day and make sure that we feel like good, reasonable, resourceful human beings at the end of the day, end of the week, end of the month, end of the year. So let's jump into it. I had a very interesting conversation last week with my friend, mentor, and business coach, Alex Peck. Now, we were discussing some things about my business and how I can do it better. We were talking about things in the real estate market and how that might work out for everybody. And I had a comment that I said to him, and I said, well, you know what? There's no adventure without adversity. And he kind of raised his eyebrow at me and he said, well, what do you mean there's no adventure without adversity? And I said, well, listen, you know, when you go to read a book or you go to listen to a story, if it's just plain Jane, everything was awesome every day, page after page, it's not a very interesting story. But as soon as you throw in some adversity, then it becomes an interesting story. It becomes an adventure. Now, this is a saying that I say regularly, and I'm certainly not going to take any, originality or credit for it. I probably read it somewhere, it culminated from different things I've read and done. But when we plan our vacations, I tend to say this. When we plan our work week, I tend to say this. When we're going somewhere new, I tend to say this. There's no adventure without adversity. Now, we are the main characters of our own story, right? Your head has a narrative basically where you have this story, you are navigating time, you are navigating this world, and if you want to have a quality adventure, if you want to have a quality story, there's going to have to be some adversity. There's going to have to be some things that you have to get through, that you have to learn from, that you have to maybe just swallow and take care of because it gets you to the other side, right? So these are the things that make life interesting. So if you actually expect them, you're less likely to be thrown off by them. And what I mean by that is if you expect that you're going to get some things done this week, but that there's also going to be some roadblocks thrown your way, there's going to be some things that happen that throw your day off or whatever, you're less likely to overreact and more likely to be able to look at those things and say, all right, this is my adventure. Here's my moment of adversity. How do I come out the other side and feel like I am still the hero of my story? So, no adventure without adversity is just something that I use to make sure that when life throws me curveballs, when things happen that are unexpected, that it doesn't totally deflate me as a human being, that it doesn't totally derail everything I'm trying to accomplish or have accomplished, and in fact, look at it as kind of a stepping stone to those things that I do want to do or those places that I do want to go. So, no adventure without adversity. Life is an adventure. Try to enjoy it. And when those adversity things happen, conquer them. Pull out your sword, conquer those demons. Do what you got to do to make sure that that doesn't derail your whole life, your personal goals, your career goals, and all the things that you've accomplished so far. I hope you're able to have a good day today. Please remember to be good to your neighbors because we're all neighbors, and the more that we can be good to each other, the better this world will be. And I hope that I get to see you on the flippity flip.